Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, April 18, 2025. Mercury moves back into your sector of home and family today, where it will visit until May 10. Mercury spent some time here from March 3 to the 29th, but later backed up due to a retrograde and didn't have a chance to complete its transit. Now and as you advances, you'll get the opportunity to resume conversations and projects or plans with family and those related to house and home. Projects might gain momentum now. It's an excellent time for deep thinking and renewing old methods. More activity, especially mental engagement, is likely in your domestic world. Today's energies are good for cooperation. Something or someone can stir your imagination. You're also likely to reminisce about the past and perhaps romanticize or glorify it a little. Leaving things open to interpretation is best now as Mercury heads into alignment with Neptune. This can also be a time when a creative idea or realization comes to you, and it's been a long time coming. There is always a reason to celebrate love and open your heart, and the cosmic weather today will indeed show you just that. As mental Mercury, the cosmic messenger planet of the me, ND and logic, continues to shimmy through the heavens, he will unite with Neptune. This ensures that you will have absolutely incredible discussions with your one and only. If you'd like to have a heart-to-heart or negotiate something, perhaps moving in, long-term plans, or even where you'd like to vacation in the year to come, so today or tomorrow, you'll find such a sweet and compassionate rapport. Do you know what you want? Since the beginning of March, you may have questioned if you had your priorities straight. You may have wondered if it is time to focus more on your personal life instead of your career path. While the last few weeks have not been easy, they have given you plenty of time to introspect about the kind of work and life balance you want moving forward. As Mercury re-enters Aries today, you should revisit the conversation about changing your schedule to fit your priorities and responsibilities. You have great character and want to make the most of a bad experience, once you are far enough away from it. Nothing will help you get through hard times more than regular exercise that involves deep breathing. It sorts out the body and mind by generating the flow of fresh, oxygenated blood and improving your circulation. Yoga is probably something you do already. Try to find the best time of day to practice for you and make it a healthy habit. Working with others doesn't always go over too well on this day. The power of this vibration often encourages you to pull back from the masses and to reach within yourself. For you, working with others is probably as common as sleeping, making this vibration a good way to strike a better balance in your life. Without time to yourself to be alone with your thoughts and feelings, you can become drained. Take the time you need to rejuvenate. It was 17 days ago that Mercury, the planet of communication, retrograded back into your communication sector, and Venus, the planet of love, 3 days earlier. Both are back in direct motion, and while Venus will continue her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice for the rest of the month, Mercury leaves today. 2 days before Mars is due to finally leave your relationship sector, Mercury leaves you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Meanwhile, Mercury is off to help you get the most out of the Sun's final days in your home and family sector. To have had Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, both retrograde back into your communication sector at the end of last month was always going to be good news for your relationships, but especially with Mars still in your relationship sector. While Venus is here for the rest of the month and will keep working to give your heart and your relationships a voice, 2 days before Mars is due to leave your relationship sector, Mercury leaves. Not before leaving you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Taurus, comfort can be productive too. Your quote of the day: growth doesn't always look like effort, it can feel like peace. Your color of the day is earth brown, grounded and rich. Lucky numbers: 2, 10, 16. A steady rhythm today helps restore your confidence. Don't underestimate the power of calm choices. An emotional insight may clarify a long-standing question. Treat your space and body like sacred ground. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome, and let's take a few deep breaths together and settle into the energy of April 18, 2025. This is your space to pause, reflect, and receive whatever messages the universe wants to send your way today. No matter where you are emotionally or mentally right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Let this moment be a small act of self-care, just you, your intuition, and a few cards to help guide the way. The first card that comes forward today is the Knight of Cups. This is such a heartfelt and tender energy. The Knight of Cups often speaks to the romantic, the dreamer within us, the part that still believes in beauty, connection, creativity, and meaningful emotions. Maybe you've been feeling the pull towards something that lights you up inside, a new connection, a passion project, a conversation you've been longing to have. This card suggests movement, often emotional movement, like when we finally say something we've held in for too long, or when we follow a creative impulse that's been whispering to us for weeks. It encourages you to move toward what feels good, not just what looks good on paper. Let your heart lead a little today. It might surprise you with what it knows. Next, we see the Eight of Pentacles, a gentle but focused energy of dedication and craft. This card often shows up when you're deep in the process of becoming, whether that's mastering a skill, improving something in your day-to-day life, or simply becoming more intentional with how you spend your energy. If you've been putting in effort lately, even if it hasn't paid off just yet, this is your sign that your work is being seen by others, by the universe, and most importantly, by yourself. Think of it like quietly tending a garden. You won't see growth every day, but trust that it's happening beneath the surface. This card reminds us that small efforts, repeated with care, become something beautiful and lasting over time. Keep going, you're building something real. Our third card is the Three of Wands, which brings a sense of anticipation, expansion, and readiness for what's next. This card is all about standing on the edge of something new and feeling both the excitement and the unknown stretching out before you. Maybe you've made a decision recently, or maybe one is coming up soon. The Three of Wands says, you've done the prep work, you've laid the foundation now. It's about trusting what's ahead. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. It's okay to be both hopeful and nervous. That's what growth feels like. Think of a time in your life when you took a leap and later realized it changed everything for the better. This could be one of those moments. Now we have the Queen of Swords, a card that brings sharp clarity, strong boundaries, and deep truth. This queen doesn't play games, she values honesty, both from herself and others. Today, this energy may be asking you to check in with your truth. Are you speaking up for yourself where it matters? Are you cutting through the noise and tuning into what's real for you? The Queen of Swords also reminds us that wisdom often comes from experience, even the hard-earned kind. If you've been through something recently that challenged you or forced you to grow, know that you're not weaker for it, you're wiser. Use that clarity to guide your choices today, and remember, speaking your truth isn't harsh, it's healing. Finally, we draw the Star, and what a beautiful way to close this reading. The Star brings hope, renewal, and the quiet, sacred belief that healing is always possible. If you've been heavy, disconnected, or uncertain lately, this card is a gentle light in the dark. It whispers that no matter what has been, there is still beauty to be found. There is still magic in your future. The Star invites you to dream again, not recklessly, but bravely. To imagine better days and believe that they're coming. And not just because you wish for them, but because you are actively moving toward them, one choice, one breath, one soft moment at a time. So today, with the Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star in our spread, we see a journey of emotional exploration, dedication, growth, clarity, and deep hope. It speaks to someone who is balancing both heart and mind, someone doing the inner and outer work, someone daring to believe in what's possible while honoring what's real. If any part of this message resonated with you, maybe a card, a word, or a feeling, share it. What are you working on right now? Where are you feeling pulled forward? Or maybe you're still figuring that out, and that's okay too. Let's open up the comments and support each other through these little life pivots and breakthroughs. Remember, you are not behind. You are re-unfolding in your own time. Your journey, with all its layers, is sacred. Keep showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Keep trusting that where you're going is worth it. And most of all, don't stop believing in the quiet, powerful magic of your own heart.